Hi everyone. This is the spread I got for you today. So I pulled a few cards to clarify what I was getting with these other cards here, and we have Hunter, Aggressor, Tracker, Provider, Prey, Stalked, Invaded, and Watched, Eternal Youth, Energy, Newness, Vitality. So what I feel from this particular spread is this is someone from your past that's going to be coming back around. I feel like the energy I get is very raw emotion. Like this is a very emotional, very passionate connection. This person feels a lot of regret. This isn't just the energy I get is it's not someone who just left. Like it's not that simple. There's a lot more to it than that. I feel like maybe there were misunderstandings, or maybe they just hadn't really grown up and they were a little bit immature, and they needed to kind of go out and experience life on their own, and they have this new perspective, this new energy, vitality. Could be a musician too who wants to serenade you, but it's someone who's just nostalgic over you. They're missing you. They might be spying on you on social media, and they're getting in this kind of masculine type of energy here, where they're maybe asking people about you. They're wanting to provide for you. They're wanting to level up for you. They're, wanting to know who you're with and what you're doing. Maybe some spying going on here. But yeah, it's a very, just the energy I get. It's like, it's passionate. It's emotional. It's someone who, I think that they needed to grow up. I think that they misunderstood you. And maybe they're coming back around with a new perspective. Maybe there's certain things that you said to them in the past, and at the time, they didn't understand it. Like they saw it as, let's see here. Like they saw it as miscommunication, anger. Like they weren't fully recognizing that you were their happiness, their warmth, their light. It's like you would communicate, and it's like they weren't mature enough to understand what you were trying to say or where you were coming from. Or maybe you tried telling them that they were your twin flame or your soulmate, or you tried telling them or doing something, and they weren't in the right perspective. They didn't really understand you. They didn't really understand where you were coming from. And so they feel so much regret, and they've really matured here. And I don't normally say that, because usually with these spreads, I'm always trying to urge you guys to let go of the old toxic karmics and the soulmates, and manifest somebody new, because there is a new group of collective masculines and feminines coming in for you guys that will treat you guys like kings and queens, And I've been urging you guys to go down that path instead, but I actually get a pretty good energy from this person overall. I mean, it's going to be different for each one of you, and of course, you're going to, want to use your judgment here. But I don't feel like this person was a bad person. I think that they were just a little bit immature, and they just had some growing to do. Because we've got sense of belonging and home and safe space here, and adventure and honeymoon and vacation. So I feel like they're wanting to have this new start with you. They're wanting to make a move. They're wanting to go forward with you. They're finally choosing love over fear. They're trying to make this bold gesture here. And I kind of feel like for a lot of you, this could be like a past life cycle with a soulmate that just keeps repeating. It could be a soul contract that you guys just haven't cut out. And I feel like this person is consciously choosing you, though. I think that even if it is just a soul contract, even if it is this past life connection that you guys just can't let go of, I think they might be more conscious that you are their soulmate, too. That could be part of it, is that they're becoming more aware of the things that you said. Like, I think that maybe they had some denial about what you said before. Maybe you came on strong and they kind of ran before, but now they're really stopping and thinking about what you said. It's possible too, maybe this person threw themselves into work, or they threw themselves into something and kind of distracted themselves. And maybe for some of you, they might be having like some downtime now, and so your energy is coming back up, and they're really being forced to kind of think about what you said and did, and reevaluate this connection. But I also take it as like, even if it is something that's just a soul contract, they're still making the conscious decision that they want this anyway. You know what I mean? Like, even if it wasn't like in the cards, even if there was something else it's meant to be, I think that they're to the point where they're like, you know what, I'm happy with this person. I love this person, even if it's complicated. I want to come back around. I want to make that, they want to consciously choose you. I do see the energy I get is just, it's very emotional. It's very passionate. It's very raw. It's like I see someone just wanting to hug you, wanting to talk to you, missing you. A lot of nostalgia, a lot of pain and regret. I really do feel like most of them have some downtime. Some of them might play guitar too, because I keep getting the musician thing here. But I feel like a lot of them have, and they have some downtime right now. There's something that happened. I feel like there was a really big energy shift that happened recently. I'm not sure if you're fully conscious of it or if it's something that maybe happened on their end, like maybe something that they went through. I feel like they kind of had to go their own way because they were just too immature, and too much of a, I don't know if it's like a younger soul, but you might be an older soul than them. That might be part of it too. It's just you're kind of more advanced than them. And so they needed to go out on their own and experience life and experience their independence and really find themselves, because the old perspective they had, they just couldn't match up to you. They couldn't give you what you wanted. So them leaving was kind of a blessing in disguise. Like, they needed to have those life experiences and go down their own path for a while to really figure out who they are and what they want. And they're finally figuring that out. And, they do see you as someone who makes them happy. We have happiness, warmth. I don't know if you can see that. Happiness, warmth, light here. Sorry. I think there might have been some, like, anger and miscommunication in the past, because that's what I keep feeling with this group is, like, I don't know what the energy is exactly. I think it'll be different for each one of you. I don't know if, like, maybe you guys got in arguments, or maybe it's just, like, you came on strong, and instead of being mature and open enough to understand that you were just feeling this psychic connection and wanting to get closer to them, they kind of just ran. Or there's just some kind of energy of like miscommunication where it's like maybe your depth and your intensity or your words, there's just a lot of things about you that they didn't really understand. I think you guys were on the same page a lot, but maybe there's just miscommunication that kind of blocked things up. But yeah, I think they're choosing a path now. They're deciding that even if there is some confusion there, that they do want to move forward with you and see what this connection is all about. I would think that this is probably someone that you've been close to, just because of the energy I get. I don't get like I'm not feeling the energy of a new connection, because I feel like pain when I channel this energy. So it's like somebody who really wants to apologize, wants to see you, wants to figure things out with you, wants to take the next step, wants to maybe go back and try to understand you. Maybe like just, again, certain things that you said or did, maybe they didn't understand at the time, and they're trying to now. I think that they're really in their head about you, and they're trying to kind of overanalyze and interpret things that you said in the past. And I think that they do want to ask you. They might not know if they have the green light to ask you, but they are wanting to ask you about certain things that you said or did, so that they can kind of understand your energy more. There's miscommunication between you guys, but they really want to fix that. And yeah, they're more courageous, more assertive than they were in the past. They're moving forward. They're wanting to talk to you. They're kind of waiting, and like those first three cards we got right here. Put those out again. See, I pulled these three to clarify this spread. So that kind of goes hand in hand actually with the waiting, hoping, praying that we have here. It's like they're kind of just like watching. They're trying to figure out if they have another chance with you. They're again, could be asking people about you. But they're getting in this more masculine energy finally. So they're finally kind of taking control and saying, you know what, I need to make a choice either way. And it sounds like they are choosing you, or they're choosing to at least give you the benefit of the doubt. So you know, say you guys did miscommunicate, they're like, you know what, I want to go back and I want to see if he or she meant the things they said, or if maybe if I misunderstood that. Like, they might not be like 100% sure about the relationship, but I know that they're from what I feel from this energy, they are sure though that they want to go back and give it another shot and try to understand you and see if maybe you guys really are on the same page, but there's just some communication issues to work through here. So yeah, like a hunter stalking energy. This is really good, actually. And then I get this, you see this energy here, it's like he or she is kind of sad. It's like guitar playing, nostalgia, like kind of being in their head about you, missing you, you know, wanting this new start with you, but trying to plan it right and trying to just kind of really, they're really introspective right now. They're really kind of stuck in the past right now, trying to think about just everything about your connection and trying to figure everything out on their own. And sooner or later, I think they're going to realize they're going to have to talk to you. Like, if you want to, you know, if they want to work on this miscommunication with you, they're going to have to be forward and just talk to you. And so yeah, they are coming forward with courage, assertiveness. They're really motivated right now. They might feel you pulling away too. That could be another part of it, is maybe you're just kind of tired of this and they feel that energy. But at the moment, they're just kind of like waiting and watching and just, you know, hoping and praying for the best. You know, again, just kind of stuck in their head about you, trying to overanalyze conversations you've had in the past, maybe overanalyzing the last night you guys spent together. All of that, and trying to plan an approach to come back and talk to you and see if you guys can work through this together. So I hope this resonates. If it does, go ahead and subscribe to me. I also do paid private readings. My email is below, and I will be posting your monthly zodiac videos shortly here. So that should be like early next week, around sometime around the 1st. I'll be posting your zodiac videos. So yeah, thanks for watching.